Uh-oh.
If you...
It's Steve and Laura time. Let's go. Come on now. Now, you know this is unforgettable, but this is on some serious stuff, but it's unforgettable nonetheless. Let's go.
Don't give it to me. I'm going to rip it off your back. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, I know so.
Oh,
now
no.
give it up.
Oh, no. Get off me. Yeah.
I said give it up.
Oh. Oh, this is what I love so much, man. Lord, when I handled her one-on-one, oh, no. Oh, my gosh. So the two people guarding Laura, the two people that that are likely to actually lose in a fight, Laura has a better chance with them than these two.
Is the coast clear?
Steve looked at the garbage can.
Will you knock it off? I'm fine. They arrested Tony last night.
Yeah, but I heard she got out on bail. But don't worry, I'll secure the area.
Okay. But this, I'm gonna try to hold my laughing. But this is why this is unforgettable, because, you know, Steve, this is a very, like, for real, this is a very dangerous situation. Steve just said, hey, I think the girl's still out on the loose. And why this is unforgettable to me is, like, what is Steve doing right now? Steve is trying to be in front of Laura. Look at Laura's irritated. Ring around the rosy.
You going somewhere, princess?
She sure is. She's going home, girly girl.
I don't think so. You got my homegirl busted. And she deserved it. She stole my jacket.
That's coming on, baby cake. But aren't you ladies going to be late for charm school?
And see, and this is what I love. Look at this right now. Like, Steve knows how dangerous this girl is. I just love it. Because look what... number one, he's standing next to Laura. Was already trying to stand in front of her. But he's talking trash to these women, too. I love it. Come on, Steve.
Buzz off, you ugly little slug.
Well, she said that like she meant it.
Steve, she did. She meant it.
You know, your face should be registered as a lethal weapon.
I'm through talking. Girl, you better watch your back.
Well, I'm the one who watches her back.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to come through me and these fists of fire.
Tell him, Steve. Do you want this heat? Okay. But you don't mess with Laura. I think Laura's looking at him like...
Ooh, watch out. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on, Steve, let's go.
Yeah, we don't have to hang around these hoodlets.
You better not testify against me or you'll be seeing us again.
My funny lips. You know, you shouldn't walk to your car without my protection.
Bunny lips. Steve is always referring to Laura's lips. He hasn't really even got the luscious just yet.
Steve, look, I appreciate your concern, but I have to live my own life.
Is that why you didn't tell your parents about that hooligan pulling a gun on you?
They're worried enough about me already.
Hey, mic check. 1 2 1 2. What you got for us, Steve?
Step right up and turn in your gun. The cops are here, so you don't have to run.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that guns are cool.
Right.
Turn in yours and don't get loose. If you don't have a gun, then turn in your knife. We'll take anything to save my life.
Okay, here we go. MC Erkman, huh? MC Erkman on the ones and twos. Okay, mic check. I love it.
There she is. My cheerleading, hotel staying, plane taking, sightseeing, the bright lights of Omaha, baby.
That was a mouthful.
Steve, did you come to say goodbye?
Yes.
Then say it and go.
It's ain't go.
It's you that's going to Omaha. But you're taking the heart and soul and hopes and dreams of every muskrat past and present.
Boy, you better faith talk her. He's so proud of her. I love it.
Well, I'll do my best.
Laura's like, I do my best.
Allow me to be your one-stop bellhop.
Such a gentleman. Oh.
Hey, Laura.
Uh-oh.
Gary?
Uh-oh. Pretty boy alert.
I'm here. What are you doing here?
I thought I'd help Laura with her luggage.
This luggage thing is just a fiddly deal that can't go like lips with Laura.
Steve, you already know that's what it is, Steve. Steve, you on top of it, man. Come on.
If you take my 2 bags, I can carry my makeup case.
You wear makeup, Laura?
Sometimes.
You don't need to.
Uh-oh. Look at Steve. Steve's not impressed, huh, Steve? No. We already on to his game.
Gary's looking good, girl.
Yes, and I think he's interested in you.
Yes, he asked us a million questions about you in the car.
He wants to sit next to you on the plane.
Look at Steve. Somebody look. He needs some resuscitation.
Trick in the back, a little turbulence, and he's in your lap.
Fine by me.
Look at
If
Steve.
Gary makes a move,
Yeah.
I'm not budging.
I hope people know right now. Laura's doing this on purpose. I'm not saying she doesn't mean what she's saying, but she's saying this to get a reaction out of Steve, which you see this happening right now. Peep game on that.
Steve, will you stop gasping? You're sucking up all oxygen.
It's like about a good.
Steve, why are you here? To protect you from a certain cat who's been eyeing your pom-pom.
You mean Gary?
No, I mean Richard Simmons. Of course I mean Gary.
So this is why this is unforgettable, because this is Steve, is as we learn later, you know what I'm saying, that he's protecting what's his.
Who are they from?
They're from Gary.
Pow, pow, oi.
Right.
I can hear your hormones are bubbling from over here. Come on, we're going home right now.
Steve, get in the weight room. Steve, because Laura didn't budge. Get in the weight room, Steve.
Okay, I see you want to think about it.
Yeah,
What's keep yourself here. Your winning night will mean more. Woohoo!
He's talking about him. He's talking about him. Her and him. Steve is basically saying, like, look. I mean, in front of them, basically like, look. Okay, I need you to hold it down. I need you to remain pure. On that wedding night, I got you, girl. We gonna handle. It's gonna be a night to remember. You feel me? So I just love that he's being super bold in, in this, in front of her friends. And he don't care. Steve don't care.
Hi.
Gary, what are you doing here? Boys aren't allowed on this floor.
Lord, you don't know what he's doing there? He thinks that opportunity has come knocking, Lord. You don't know. Look at her. She really like, what you doing here?
But I thought we were supposed to go to the party together.
Well, we are, but we were supposed to meet there.
Yeah.
A true gentleman always picks up his date.
Well, come on in,
True gentleman.
just for a minute.
I mean, we've never actually been alone. We're always on the bus or at practice or with the other kids.
What you need to be alone for, bro? Huh? So this is why Steve is on the extreme right now. See, this is what this boy came up here for.
Okay, buddy.
Steve said, drop those lips. Drop them. Oh, gosh. You got to get him out the rollaway bed again. She said, boy.
Steve, you are spying on me.
Goodbye, Steve.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Steve, you followed me to Omaha, crawled into a rollaway bed, and snuck into my room.
What's your point?
All right. Where are you getting at? Okay, these measures needed to be taken, Laura.
I want you to go.
Big Guy and Mrs. Big Guy. Oh, you remember them, don't you?
Yes, but
Well, the only reason why they let you come on this trip is because they trust you, Laura. They trust you.
look, I know Steve Urkel is annoying, but what he said is right, and I'm glad he showed up when he did. My parents trust me. And when they ask me what I did this weekend, I don't want to have to lie.
Take this thing a little slower.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, snail's pace. I really fault Steve here for being, going the dramatic way that he did. This 1 Timothy 2:22. Do you know it, huh? Do you know it? But it says, run from anything that stimulates your youthful lust, right? Instead, pursue righteous living, faithfulness, love, and peace. And so that's what Steve, Laura didn't really necessarily flee, run. She was kind of on a slow jog, but Steve ran for her. Like, look, I got to go out of my way, you know what I'm saying, to have you run away from this thing. Because also Steve knows, that this is not what Laura wants. Laura doesn't want her first time to be like this. Like, Steve's like, girl, you more than that. You have more than that to offer somebody than doing all this, and so, but that's what you saw, Steve is like, look, I need you, Lord, in other words, I need you to flee from useful lust, huh? Because look, I'm trying to tell you right now, I got you, girl. And I just love that about Steve, that he's bold in saying, like, look, I got you on the wedding night. Like, anything, there's nothing these guys can offer you that's going to be better than what we will experience on that night. And so I just absolutely love that. I don't blame Steve at all. Sometimes you got to go to, dress. Hey, it just tells you flee. Like, do what you got to do. And that's what Steve did here. And I absolutely love it. And I love the fact that Laura said that she appreciated, what I'm saying, in Laura way, in Laura fashion. But she did say she appreciated it. But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.